Courtland, you guys obviously had some good stuff going offensively at times, but how difficult has it been when you guys are kind of playing behind the sticks a lot? It seems like it'll be a tackle for loss or sack early in a possession. How difficult is that to overcome?
Yeah, those are the things that you guys heard me talk about since the beginning of the season. It's those setbacks that we control, and if we eliminate those, then as we've seen time and time again, our offense can move the ball. It's just whenever we set ourselves back, it hinders us, and it winds up coming back to bite us in the butt. And now we're looking at 3rd and 12 or 3rd and 11 versus us being in a 3rd and manageable situation.
What were some of the positives that you did kind of take out tonight? Obviously, kind of KJ getting on the board, having one. What were your takeaways from the positive perspective?
Yeah, man. As a team, the guys fought the entire time, and as an offense, the same thing. Guys are up there fighting, trying to make sure that we stayed in the game, stayed and continue to have a chance to go win the game. And you mentioned KJ, and man, I'm so proud of him. Like I think he knows it, but I don't think he really understands because, he and I had conversations, and, you guys have probably seen it. He's not getting the playing time that he probably would like to get, but, him staying ready and never knowing when your number's going to get called, and he stayed ready, and his number got called, and he made a huge play for us and gave us that momentum to be able to have an opportunity to be able to come back there in the fourth quarter. And, if he, is in his feels about, not getting the PT he has, and he goes out and he's not ready to go make that play, then, it becomes a bigger thing. But he stayed ready, and he was ready for his number to be called, and he went out there and made a big play for us. And that's the thing that, I think that's a testament to a lot of guys on our team is everyone is staying ready for the opportunity to get called. At Kendall last week, KJ coming to this week and making a big play, and then the defense continues to, make those plays and, just staying ready.
Courtland, obviously a short week ahead. How do you as a captain kind of embrace the message in the locker room of flushing this game down and kind of preparing for a new opponent in just a couple days?
Yeah, we go in, we watch this film, learn from the mistakes. There's a lot of good and bad on the film from this game, and we can't just put it to bed and completely put it away. But we got to go in, learn from it, and we're right into Indy, getting ready to go out there and have a amazing game on a Thursday night. And it's on us to go in and as the coaches would say, not be sensitive about, the things that we need to fix. Go in there, get those things corrected, because we can't keep coming back and us having the same conversation of we're right there, because eventually it's going to be too late if we continue to have those right theres and, we don't have those wins piling up on the other side. So it's on us to go in there and be, pros about it and go in there and learn from it and move forward so that we can have the best week of mental prep and as much physical prep as we can going into Thursday.
Courtland, Willie Ramirez with the Associated Press. With how the offense has looked the first 3 weeks, and then you come out today, get the first touchdown. There were 3 prime field positions for you guys. Russell had his best day since joining the Broncos. Does it almost feel, and the defense holding the Raiders to 4 field goals, does it almost feel like a wasted opportunity from the offensive standpoint and the opportunities that you did have?
We just, kind of to the first question, we set ourselves back. Yes, we had those times in the game where we had prime field position, and we took advantage of a couple of those. We didn't take advantage of all of them. We took advantage of a couple of them. But the times that we're starting on 25, we got to go put a drive together. We can't, go out there and have a hold on first down, a hold on second down. Those are the things that are taking us off schedule. Like I said, whenever we stay on schedule and we are staying ahead of the chains, that's when we are at our best. And those are the things that we can control. And it's really just about like I continue to say, it's about us making sure that we eliminate those things that are hurting us, so that we can have those opportunities to go put more points on the board. Like you saw, we can do it. It's just about us eliminating those mental mistakes, those things that are hurting ourselves.
Just a few more questions, Brandon. Court, kind of to that point, drops have definitely plagued you guys really in every game. Do you take it upon yourself as a captain and primary pass catcher to figure out how to, I guess, fix that?
Yeah, I mean, that's just something that comes with, the preparation part, with practice, making sure that guys are, before practice, getting the catches or whatever, position-specific work that they need to get, making sure guys are getting those, and during practice being as keen in on it as we possibly can. And then after practice, guys staying and getting a little extra work. It's on us. This is a job at the end of the day. It's our profession, and it's on us to make sure that we're doing everything we possibly can to put ourselves in position to be successful, which in turn is going to make sure that the team is in position to be successful.
Thank you so much, Courtland.
the biggest challenge that their run game presented, especially in the second half there?
Yeah, just being consistent, staying in our right gap, making sure we wrap up, and try not to worry too much about the ball. And that's one thing we need to work on here is we need to get somebody wrapped up before we start punching, and just play fundamental football.
With only 4 days between now and the next game, how do you process this one as quickly as you need to kind of turn it from that?
Yeah, for me personally, I'll be just watching it tonight. Writing down the mistakes, things I need to work on, and then trying to move on from it. I know we'll watch probably some stuff tomorrow a little bit maybe. But yeah, move on fast, learn from your mistakes here, and then, start worrying about the Colts.
When you see a guy who's been as instrumental as Randy has, go down, what was sort of the feeling on the defense, and then you still have to kind of get back and play that last drive.
Right. Yeah, you never want anybody injured, especially a key player like that. But you got to try to move on fast. Even though he's hurt, we'll pray for him, and hopefully, everything turns out fine. But it's a game of football. You got to go out there for the next snap, and you can't be thinking too much about that kind of stuff.
Melvin, can you just take us through the fumble, what you saw, and just what's going through your mind given the way the first 4 games have gone for you in that department?
Just got to be better, man. Ain't no excuse for it. I don't want to get up here and tell you anything that ain't right. I just got to be better. That's it.
Do you feel like in a situation like that, that's your first carry of the day? Are you trying to do too much? Were you trying to do too much in that situation?
It don't matter if I'm trying to do too much or, I feel this way or that way. My job is, to go out there and make plays, hold on to the ball, and help put this team in the best position to win. And, I didn't do that today, but, I'll be all right.
Melvin, you guys have a quick turnaround, and we don't know the prognosis on Javonte necessarily, but you have to expect a busier workload Thursday. So how do you put a game like this and the fumbles out of your mind so you can get right for Thursday?
I have to for the team. I care about them boys more, than I do, any fan, any person, especially when we out there because it's just us. I make a mistake. First guys over there to, cheer me up and get me back right. Them boys believe in me. I just got to do better.
Melvin, you mentioned a couple of days ago that you were doing extra work on ball security on the practice field. So, how frustrating is it that you put the extra work in and it still happens?
Bradley, you guys talked coming into this year that those situations at the end of the game where you have a chance to get off the field, you wanted to be better in those. Just take us through what didn't go right there, kind of in that last chance.
Yeah, man, a lot of things throughout the game just didn't go right, but that particular play, man, it was just schemed up. We saw 28 in the backfield, thought it was going to be the fullback dive we saw on film, and they hit us with a curveball, pitched it. I just got to be better on the edge.
Bradley, you guys have been really good against the run this year. Just maybe what was different about today, especially tackling-wise? It felt like you guys had them.
I don't know, man. We just got to look at it and see, man. To be honest with you, when we were out there, it just feel like as a team we weren't on one accord, which we got to do a better job as leaders, getting everybody on that same page and making sure there's no drop-off from week to week. I think we kind of needed this, though, to see that we still human. Last week I called us the best defense in the league, and we got to live up to that. We got to make sure we do everything every day throughout the week to live up to that, and I just feel like we didn't bring it today.
Anything else?
When you saw Randy go down, what was just your reaction, and have you talked to him since the injury?
Yeah, I talked to him. He's in high spirits, man. We're going to figure out more tomorrow, but when I saw him go down, it was just one of those things, like you hope for the best. I got on the knee kind of right next to him and prayed over him and just tried to make sure he was all right. If anything, it wasn't serious. So, like I said, we'll find out in the next couple of days. But that's my guy, man. I'm just hoping it's the best.
Bradley, when you have a loss like this, are you glad that you're going to play again here real quick? And
yeah, it's cool to get the taste out your mouth. Like I said, it just wasn't our best performance as a defense. It wasn't our best performance as an overall team. I feel like it's just easy to wipe this one away and get on to the next one. I mean, we wanted to win this one because it's the West. It's our division. It's a rival. But at the end of the day, you can't go back and play the game again. So we just got to make sure we move on to the Colts.